Today's film is a science fiction thriller from 2025 titled Mickey 17. The film opens on an alien planet called Niflheim in the year 2050. An expendable named Mickey has fallen into a deep ice crack and is freezing to death. He yells for help, hearing which his friend, Timo, lowers a rope. Mickey believes he's here to save him, but instead, he only comes halfway down to get his flamethrower. He asks Mickey not to take any offense since he will be cloned again for the 18th time and leaves him to die. Mickey soon spots a group of creatures of Niflheim at a distance. Scenes cut to the past, where Mickey's first variant is cloned after his death. He comes fresh out of an advanced printer that holds the ability to replicate a new human body and reinstall their old memory through a brick-like device that holds their memories before death. Other than Dorothy, no one else on board seems to take interest in cloning Mickey. Mickey's first variant is sent into outer space and is instructed to take off his glove and check the radiation's impact on human skin. Mickey's hand comes off with it, so they dump that clone and print a new one. Scenes swing back to Mickey's time on Earth, where Mickey and Timo are being pursued by some dangerous men. Mickey narrates that Timo has screwed him over by making him take out business loans from a loan shark who's known for his wrath. They get detained and witness the crazy loan shark torturing someone. In order to escape him, they decide to volunteer in a space expedition to colonize a new planet since Earth isn't doing so well. When Mickey arrives to sign up, he finds hundreds of people in the waiting line, with Timo being one of them, who's signed up for a pilot's position. Mickey has no talent, so he signs up for the expendables position. His file is handed to a woman from the facility, who takes him on a tour of the printer that clones humans. She also shows him a portal called Cycler, where they dump organic waste and dead humans to power the printer. She makes him put on a suit before the cloning process and injects him with a green fluid which jogs his old memories. He's reminded of getting his mother's car crashed and sending her to heaven, which makes him cry out loud. The woman arrives with a gun and inclines him to shoot himself, but he chickens out. Scenes progress to the 4-year space voyage, in which Mickey's dying of boredom. At the canteen, the expedition's leader and a failing politician, Kenneth Marshall, arrives with his foxy wife, Ilfa, who forms his sentences for him like a mother. While everyone pays him attention, Mickey links up with a smart girl named Nasha and bails out on the sermon to make love with her. Meanwhile, Marshall promises the people to provide better food once they land on Niflheim to colonize it. Until then, he bans intimacy, as it burns calories and wastes their strength. As time passes, Mickey and Nasha become very close and even discuss the intercourse positions they will use to repopulate Niflheim. While he's the freak who gets experimented on, Nasha is the hero, who works in the security department. One day, Nasha randomly picks fights with Mickey's bullies and gets tossed in a cage along with the bullies. Meanwhile, a girl named Kai keeps Mickey company. Nasha gets released soon and kisses Mickey to drive Kai away. In Nasha's delightful company, Mickey doesn't realize that their 4-year voyage has come to an end, and they've finally landed on Niflheim. The facility first sends Mickey to breathe its air and see if it's breathable. He returns vomiting blood, revealing the air to be highly toxic. He helps the scientists create a vaccine. They keep testing the vaccine on Mickey and killing him until they succeed. It takes them 16 clones to finish the vaccine. Once everyone gets vaccinated, a team of researchers and Mickey 17 are sent out to discover any possible life on Niflheim. They come across larva-like creatures that attack Kai upon being discovered. This causes a commotion in the cave, due to which heavy icicles fall on Kai's close friend, Jennifer, and crush her to death. When they return to the ship, Kenneth lashes out at Mickey through live footage, blaming him for Jennifer's accident. Mickey brings to his attention the creatures that they've discovered. Ilfa names them creepers and asks Kenneth to send him on a mission to capture some for research purposes. They increase Mickey's shift from 7 hours to 14 hours and reduce his food portions to half of the usual. He works in extremely cold weather, where Timo drops his food from the ship. While eating the food, Mickey falls in the ice crack, shown in the film's beginning. After Timo walks away with his flamethrower, the creepers rescue him from there and push him back to the surface, where he climbs a harvester to get back in the ship. When he lies on his bed, he finds his new variant already crashing the place since Timo reported him dead long ago. Mickey 18 is a more aggressive version of Mickey, who tries to kill him because the coexistence of 2 clones is a criminal offense. Mickey 17 narrates the story of a serial killer who misused the clones to kill innocent beggars, due to which the law banned cloning on Earth. Kenneth, however, convinced the law to use cloning for his space expeditions and save human lives by cloning his expendables. Presently, Mickey 18 knocks Mickey 17 out and takes him to the cyclers to dispose of him. He nearly succeeds, but Timo spawns to do his secret drug dealing since it's illegal in the open. The two hide and wait for him to leave. Mickey 18 starts burning with rage when he recalls he's here because of Timo's stupid loans. He attempts to throw him down the cycler, but Mickey 17 intervenes and fights him to save Timo. Mickey 18 takes over and picks up the hot pole to further push Timo down.
Why are you so red? That looks hot.
But other people show up. Mickey 18 forces Timo to not say a word to them, or else he'll tell on his drug dealing. When they head back, Mickey 18 is quick to reach Nasha, whereas Mickey 17 gets stuck with an interviewer and a pigeon mascot who pick him as the month's lucky winner who will get to feast with Kenneth. There, Mickey orders a jelly-like steak, which he gobbles down within seconds. Kenneth apologizes for lashing out at him and calls Kai as his second guest. Mickey 17 starts puking and starts feeling sharp pain in his head, revealing that Kenneth was testing out new food on him. They give him an injection to ease his pain, but it gets worse. Kenneth decides to shoot him to end his misery, but he dodges death now because he thinks Mickey 18's version will continue on instead of him. He pretends to be fine and goes back to the ship, where Kai takes him to a room and gives him a special herbal tea to reduce his stomach aches. She tries kissing him, but he still misses Nasha and heads back to her. He finds her and Mickey 18 high on a drug that Timo sells. They force him to have a three-way with them, but Kai intervenes and walks away. Nasha goes after her to prevent her from reporting the offense. She agrees to shut her mouth if she gets Mickey 17, but Nasha refuses to share Mickey with her. Meanwhile, Mickey 18 scolds Mickey 17 for not knocking Kenneth's teeth out for the misery he put him through. He becomes out of control and takes Nasha's gun on his way to shoot him amidst his rock-cutting ceremony. The girls also go after Mickey 18. Before he can shoot Kenneth, a creeper jumps him from inside a rock. The guards shoot that creeper until it turns into pulp. Everything turns chaotic when another creeper sticks itself on Kenneth's face. He activates the gas that disinfects everyone. He decontaminates himself and forces Mickey 17 to catch the creeper with his bare hands since his life isn't important. Amidst this fiasco, Mickey 18 takes his shot, but Nasha tackles him from behind, and Kenneth dodges it. Their secret gets out, and they're tossed in the cages along with Nasha. There, Mickey 17 realizes the creepers helped him and evaluates that they're not a threat to them. Shortly after, Timo shows up and intends to torture one of the Mickeys on camera for the loan shark, because his bloodhounds have breached the ship and instructed Timo to do this to set himself free. Nasha and Mickey 18 insult him and trick him into coming closer, after which Nasha tases him and takes his keys to unlock herself and the Mickeys. Later, the scientists expose Mickey 17 to a toxic gas, during which Nasha fights them and accompanies him wearing a hazmat suit. Up next, both Mickeys and Nasha are escorted by Agent Zeke and his subordinate, who show them the creepers gathering outside their ship. The scientists bring the captured creeper to see if it sends them some kind of signals. Dorothy and Mickey 17 tell each other that they can imitate their language. Now, Ilfa chops off the captive creeper's tail and makes soup out of it. Kenneth also arrives to make things first. He first burns Mickey 18's face to take revenge on him, and then instructs his people to purge their stored memory before killing both of them forever. Nasha tries to take the blame, but he insults her too and tells his people to focus on the creeper situation. Dorothy brings to his attention the translating device she's working on, but he looks down on her, due to which the captive creeper spits on his shoe. He burns with rage and throws the burning hot harpoon at him. He then hangs the creeper over the cycler and makes Nasha hold the rope with her mouth so she can shut up. Here, we see that Agent Zeke is making his subordinates secretly record Kenneth's tantrums and report him to the authorities to have him impeached. Soon, Kenneth forces both Mickeys to go out and chop off as many tails as they can, or else he'll use the buttons on his arm to blow both of them up. Dorothy hands Mickey 17 her translator in time. On the field, Mickey 17 recognizes the mother that saved him. He uses the translating device to tell her that the humans are planning on killing them and warns them to leave. The mother communicates with broken sentences and demands to return her living creeper and sacrifice one human's life in exchange for the one they killed earlier. She threatens to use her high-pitched noise to blow their heads off.
Shattered.
So Mickey 17 signals Nasha their favorite position to make a baby, which is a code to ask her to bring the creeper outside. When Nasha realizes this, she attacks Ilfa and forces the guards to free the creeper, which she then brings to the battlefield. Kenneth also comes out on his vehicle to kill the mother. All the creepers start covering up the bigger ones, which makes it hard for Kenneth to detect the mother. Here, Mickey 17 and 18 work together. Mickey 17 unites the creeper with his mother, while Mickey 18 plans on sacrificing Kenneth for the creepers. He ends up pushing the button, which explodes him. Kenneth goes down with the explosion, and the creepers retreat. Sometime later, they ban the printer and make Mickey 17 blow it up. They also begin researching creepers with mutual consent, during which they find out the mother was only bluffing about her head exploding power. After some time, Mickey 17 returns to the lab and spots Ilfa bringing back Kenneth by using the cloning printer. Here, the film ends. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome recaps.